Okay, Carlos. So today we can see price gapped up here and rallied already above previous weekly highs and Friday's highs here. Immediately ran away. So we like to see if any pullback here on VWAP will hold support in order to go long for a move, a test up to initial balance high, then 400s and all-time highs. Also, if we see the bigger picture on the daily chart here, you can see how massively this rally from 11,840s now up to almost 12,400s here within 10 days or so. So looking for continuation definitely here. So I would like to allow this a few minutes to trade at the cash open, see what it does on VWAP. If perhaps give a more pullback, line in the sun for longs is Friday's high. So if price pulls back here, I would like to see if it holds support for continuation higher at 12,343s. So price pullback on VWAP here, now testing it at 368. Would like to see if it can go above here so I can go long against this. Perhaps it's too early. So we need to give it some time and see if it holds or not here. Initiated a long trade at 71s here just against this little low at 65s. Let's see if this can manage to hold VWAP and give us a retest up to initial balance high, then gradually grind higher. Key level to hold above VWAP long 71s. So basically we see some bounce on VWAP here. We'd like to see if this can develop and continue towards initial balance high, then 400 to take out all-time highs here. Let's give it some time because we can see on the 30-minute Bollinger Band here that this is kind of stretched, but of course, as said earlier, on the bigger picture here you can see market straight up multiple days in a row. So key level to hold on VWAP here, let's see. Flatten the long trade here, price is trading below VWAP. Let's give it some time to see if it manages to hold above or below here in order to go long again. If this fails on VWAP here, we'd like to see what price will do at yesterday's highs and initial balance low here. Let's give it some time. Gave it a go on shorted 62 here just against VWAP, looking for a move to yesterday's high. Also see what price will do there and if it goes at initial balance low as well. So far failing on VWAP here, so shorted 62s. Scale out the position here at 65, price pushing lower, so we'd like to see what this will do at Friday's highs, which is previous week's highs as well. If this for any reason fails at Friday's highs, we'll see nice move towards 300 perhaps. If this happens, would be a nice trade. Also need to see this little gap here at the open. Scale out further the short position at 52s, 10 points into the trade. If we see the 30-minute chart again here, you can see price too much outside of 30 standard deviation Bollinger Band here before the cash opens. Cash open, price fully reversed. Need to see what it will do at the middle Bollinger Band, and if eventually can go towards 300, will be nice trade. But as you are probably aware, market is just holding support and going higher. So the question is how much this pullback can be. So let's see. Key level Friday's highs here. So you can see price found some support here at 52 area. Need to see if this can continue sideways, then slightly downwards. Looking at the 30-minute chart here, you can see still bearish here slightly. The question now is if next one will open and just rip higher, or if it gives further their pullback here. Price testing the lows here, fourth retest at 52 area. I need to see if it manages to flash below here and what it does at previous weekly high and Friday's high, this red line at 43s. Once again, price will absorb here at 51s, 52s area, scale out further the short trade, although still holding two parts of the trade for Friday's highs and 300s, mostly sideways action with support here at 51s. Need to see if this will break eventually. Out of the short trade here, you can see how many times this held support at 51s, 50s area here. This is absorption. Now price will likely spike higher. If you see here the 30-minute chart, simultaneously you can see held the first 30-minute chart lows, now held support and rallying higher. This is generally what market is doing past couple of weeks or so, is getting absorbed, then shorts have to cover and price spiking higher here. Although still within 28 points of range for first hour of cut trading, very narrow range, and within the initial balance, haven't even tested the edges. So next area to look is the high of the day, initial balance high, and also initial balance low here with Friday's highs as well, which price held support just above here. So let's see. Okay, so here we are into the cash trading already. Price generally range for 28 points here. Initial long position here once price above VWAP, worked for a few points, 7 points or so, then flattened it once price below VWAP and shorted. Scaled out 7-8 points, then further here and flattened once price above VWAP. Price could absorb here at 51s, mostly sideways action. So generally looking to stay patient here and see, allow market to trade and see what we'll do at the edges. If this is going to be a balanced day, it will have very nice trading location at the highs and the lows of the day. So if price goes there, breaks out and fails to go above, perhaps a short trade for price to reverse will be nice trade also at the lows here. So suggest to wait until the US session later on to see how the market will set up, and if later on US gives momentum, we will have further breakout above all-time highs, or if, as I said earlier, price will remain in a balanced manner of trading. Okay, so here we are a few hours later, you can see basically price sold off after the first hour of cash trading here, held the resistance on VWAP. I flattened my short position, although once price above VWAP here and scale out first. So went towards the gap fill and held support at initial balance low here 4 times or so, faked it down a little while ago and pushed up higher. I got long here and scale up the position for just a few points. Now waiting to see this yesterday's high here, price just trading below, waiting to see at the US session if we manage to push lower here towards Friday's value area high at 308 or so, or if we fake down the low here and price goes above towards VWAP, then above VWAP, then towards the high of the day. So basically looking again at this area 30s, 31s here to see if we hold support. I will go long here in anticipation this will hold once again and price will move towards the other side of the balanced day. Basically you can see here as I split it, the profile have multiple retests here, support all the time, everything is getting absorbed. Now the question will be if this will hold once again and it will be very nice long trading location, or if price will collapse here. So the risk I would like to take is at this area here, 30s, 31s, see if it holds support for a bounce. Let's see. Initiated a long position at 37s here as price initially bounced and now held support. Would like to see if this will eventually hold support here and price will go up to VWAP, then eventually towards the high of the day. As said earlier, this is an area of absorption here until it is not, of course. So risking 37s for 30s here, so long 37s. So price pushing higher so far slightly. We need to see if it managed to break out this range and if it's been from the outside. The range is 44s to 30s here. This is what is doing the past couple of hours with support here at 30s. So looking to see if price can go on VWAP here, SPY at 236. I need to give you some time because generally price is just balancing here. So let's see. So price broke down to new lows here, flattened the long trade here, no reason to hold against this. Let's see if this is a fake down move and price bounce from here or if it's a real and price goes towards 300s. So price basically pushing straight down here towards 300s and Friday's value area. I'm not sure. I was thinking to go long somewhere here, although waiting for the new 30-minute candle in 1 minute to see if it opens and gives any kind of bounce. You can see the 30-minute Bollinger Band here just at the lows. So if next opens and gives some reversal, although not sure by how much, because we have been on the daily chart here hundreds of points all this session, so perhaps price will pull back a little bit. Give it a go and went long here at 306 for a short-term bounce up to this gap fill. Trading location is Friday's value high as well. So as I said earlier, not sure about this long, but for the short term is kind of extending it. So let's see. Scale out the position here for 5 points, held 300 so far. It's kind of weird price action, very methodical, down then some sudden spikes. If we focus on Bollinger Band here, perhaps as I said earlier, this have a short term bounce here after this fully bearish candle. If price manages to go below 300 here, eventually can tank down to Friday's point of control at 250s or so. So let's give some time to see how this can be developed. Out of the long trade here at 300, SPY tanking low, no reason to hold this. We would like to see if it gives any opportunity to break below 300 and go short for an extended move down to 250s to 60s or so, this low volume traded area. So need to see if price can go down there. SPY straight down, so let's see. Give it a go and shorted 300s here in anticipation this can break down further and go towards 250s or so. Let's see if this happens. Shorted 300s. So flattening the short trade here for 4 points, no reason to hold. This is constantly getting absorbed here, so the last thing I want to do is to squeeze back and stop me out for a full stop here, so better give this some time, I guess. So give it a go and went once more long here at 305s in anticipation this will hold support here and fail to go inside Friday's value area. Of course cannot do this infinite amount of time, so looking for a move up to initial balance low at 30s here and VWAP at the time. Let's see if this happens. Also looking at the 30-minute Bollinger Band here, can see price failed to extend lower so far. Of course this doesn't mean cannot go another 100 points lower for some reason, but so far we see absorption here, so I better get stopped out long rather than short here with a wider stop. So let's see. So price bounced here 10 points from 300, scaled out here at 13s, looking to hold this position for a move eventually up to initial balance high. Let's see if this will be sustained or if it's just a short-term bounce and price will just collapse from here. So far got absorbed here, that's why I got long earlier here and now as well. So let's see how further up this will rebound now. Flattening the long position here, price once again at 300 and getting absorbed here, although do not like this price action, to be honest. Price failing to bounce more than 10-15 points, then just sideways. Perhaps this can extend lower, not sure, to be honest. The idea was for this to hold the absorption here and eventually drive towards 330s or so let's see. Okay, so here we are a few minutes until the European cash close. Failed to hold here, support at 300s, gave a 15 points bounce, then dropped further down towards Friday's point of control. Generally, so far we have a failed breakout of the previous week's high, and need to see if price will balance at this area, what it will do at previous weekly point of control at 210s, and also watch this previous breakout level at 12,180. So if for some reason price pulls back that much, see what it does there, if it gives a bounce or so. If you want to subscribe to the live screen sharing room on DAX and watch every day the live trades I do on time during the market hours, the first hour of cash trading and then US session, and why I'm taking these trades, you can go on my Twitter page here at this name and click this on the pinned tweet here, this link, which will prompt you to a paper subscription service, which is have a small description here, and the first 2 days is free, then you can have free cancellation if you wish so, and then it's just 19 euros a month. So if you click login here, then this will prompt you to a subscription details, and then you will need to let me know about this so I can send you the password, and so you can be able to log in every day and watch the live screen sharing. Or you can just go to my YouTube channel here, which I upload every day the video after what happened after the European cash market closes, and this is the link here of the everyday recording after the market closes. So this is just free, you can feel free to go here and just watch this.